Okay. Hello and welcome everyone. Welcome to JFD Brokers Traders Tea Time with me, Darius Anchauskas, where we're going to have a quick look at the markets just before the US opening bell. So before we continue, let's have a look at our risk disclaimer. So JFD Brokers offers exclusively consultancy-free services. The content of this webinar does not constitute investment advice or investment recommendation and does not in any way constitute an invitation to acquire any financial instrument or product. So I'll just give you a few seconds to read the rest and we can continue. Okay. Also, before we jump in, I just wanted to show you our JFD Brokers website, and specifically the JFD research page, where you can go in and have a look at different analysis that we do, technical and fundamental, and different shout outs that we throw out during the day. So yeah, like I said, feel free to go inside and into our website and yeah, check it out. Okay, so let's jump into the charts now. So what I wanted to look at first actually is gold. Now gold is an interesting spot here. This is a daily chart, by the way. So we're seeing this rebound today and a move back towards the to the upside towards the 50 EMA here on the daily chart. Now I can see that it's finding its resistance around this area, and that's around 1324 level. So we should be carefully monitoring this one, because we've got this little steep trend line, downwards moving trend line, that it has been running since 16th of February. Now if we suddenly get a move towards it, towards this line, and then get a break above it, this could actually open the path towards higher levels. Again, like I said, this one's a very tricky one right now. It seems that it wants to go lower, but it keeps like I said, keeps getting rejected. We had a small move here, well, a good move here actually towards the 1302 area. In the couple of previous videos before, we were talking about that we're aiming for this round number of 1300. It was just shy of a few dollars away from it, but let's see if it actually manages, let's say, to get back towards this 1300 area, because if we'll have this trend line and if it will prove to be a good resistance level, then like I said, it could push the price lower. But at the moment, looking at this daily candle, it seems that gold is getting more strength again, and it might push a little bit higher here. So watch out, like I said, watch out for this little trend line and a potential break of it. Okay, let's jump into a few indices. So right now, S&P 500. Okay, so this is a daily chart, and yesterday when we were covering this market, we were talking about this area right here, the 2682 area, and we can see that it managed to break this area comfortably, even actually went lower a little bit. Then we had a little retracement towards this area again, the 2682, and now it's proven to be a good resistance level. Now we can see that the futures market are continuing to move lower. Of course, the news from the US that's coming out, came out yesterday actually, is not really working here well for all the indices. So we might maybe continue selling off, and the potential level to watch out for would be this area here at the 2610 level. That's around the 200 EMA here on the daily chart. So like I said, watch out for this area. On the upside, of course, if we start seeing moves back towards the 2682 level, and then potentially we'll close above this, then first, of course, it could move towards this little trend line here that we've upwards moving trend line that we had started on the 9th of February. So it might get back above it, above this level here. then test this trend line from underneath, and then of course from here we would have to keep close eye, because if suddenly it gets back inside into this wedge formation, then like I said, the downside could be off the table and we could start moving higher. But at the moment, of course, we'll just go step by step, and at the moment it doesn't look very strong, so we might see some maybe more moves to the downside. Similar story with the Dow. Actually, Dow is already at a good support level. We're gonna keep an eye on this one. This is, by the way, the 24,300 area. So if the price will manage to break this area, then we should, like I said, keep an eye on lower levels here, especially this 200 EMA here at 23,700 area. Certainly, of course, like I said, we should be very cautious with this one. If we suddenly start seeing a bounce here from this area to the upside, watch out for, let me just highlight this for you guys. So watch out for this line here, as this area has been a good support level on the 22nd of February for Dow. So if we manage to break this, could go slightly higher again, to test this 25,290 area, 25,300, or even actually this little trend line from underneath. Let me actually just adjust it quite slightly better. So yeah, something like this. Yeah, so we could, like I said, see a potential move to the upside if we start seeing a break above the 24,600 area. So okay, let's have a look at a few pairs actually. So Aussie dollar, well, we were covering it this morning. It's still stuck around this area. Probably we're not gonna get big moves today from it, just because, like I said, the previous candle here, the previous daily candle closed as a pin bar, which kind of signals as a reversal direction. Could be, like, because we could get a reversal direction here, but at the moment it's just stuck in here, and to be honest, until it gets either towards this bottom side of this this formation here, to around 0.77 area, then it probably will raise more interest for us. But at the moment, it's just, like I said, it's just going nowhere. The euro dollar, that's a good one today, to be honest. This morning we were trading it, when we were doing the morning JFD Traders Espresso, we were trading around this area here, around the 22,600. Now we can see that on, this is a 4-hour chart, by the way, guys. So we can see that it bounced off nicely from the 21 EMA, and this is what we were talking about. So managed to bounce off of it, went higher, broke this trend line here, and is now currently balancing it around the 100 EMA here on the 4-hour chart. Just because it looks really strong right now, we believe that it might continue heading higher towards maybe the 23,500 area. This is a good level to watch out for, as this has been tested a few times, proven to be a good resistance on the 22nd of February, as well on the 26th and on the 27th. So again, like I said, this area comes back to, and gets put back on our radar. So like I said, yeah, watch out for this one, guys. On the downside, of course, if we suddenly get a move back down below this little trend line here, then yeah, expect some more moves maybe towards this 122 area. The pound, well, the pound is an interesting one as well. It's not moving a lot today, even though we've got Theresa May talking right now, and it kind of, like I said, it's kind of really ranging at the moment. It's not giving us a decisive direction. So initially, it at some point it wanted to get back above this trend line here, but got rejected, and then, like I said, moved down. Probably we might close this candle today like this, just equally in an equal battle between the bulls and the bears, let's say like that. So yeah, let's have a look at the CAD actually. So we had numbers coming out from that came out from CAD right now, Canada, sorry. So and it had, let's say, some effect on this pair, on the US dollar Canadian dollar. So we can see that it's still within this wedge formation here, and it's kind of really trying to decide whether it wants to go higher or does it want to move maybe lower. I mean, this one is a slightly difficult one right now. Even let's say looking at the 4-hour chart here, it's trying to hit yesterday's high, but it was just shy a few pips away from it. So it seems that the bulls are losing steam here, and we probably, if we move back towards this area right here, let me just highlight that for you guys quickly. So if we'll manage to get a move back towards this area here, and that's around at 128.250, keep a close eye on this one, because if we get a break, well, like I said, the next level to watch out for is the 127.550 area, or by 127.500. It could be, like I said, it could potentially be a good trade here towards the downside, and if the 27.500 wouldn't hold, then, like I said, we've got even a better target here, as this being this little trend line, upwards moving trend line. So watch out, like I said, watch out for this one. There's on the upside, yeah, of course, if we'll start taking out yesterday's high at around 128.950, if we'll start seeing that, then it could push towards the 129.150 area here. But like I said, we do have good resistance level here, being this upper side of this wedge formation. I would probably recommend to just keep an eye on this one and watch for these levels. Okay, let's do one more pair. Probably let's do this one. Okay, yeah, so dollar Swiss. Dollar Swiss is on a good sell-off since yesterday. Yeah, well, it's yeah, it still has, to be honest, it still has some room to the downside. The level that we've got here is the 0.93 area. We can see that it stopped around this here area here at around 0.93 maybe potentially could reverse a little bit, go back to test this 100 and the 50 EMAs, both of them, and then maybe, like I said, move lower towards this area here. Could be the case, but at the moment, like I said, it's not. It doesn't seem that it wants to maybe do some sort of a reversal. It probably is just going to continue dropping here. So yeah, guys, I mean, okay. I hope you have a good US session. I hope the last day of this trading week won't disappoint you, and I hope you have a good weekend as well. And yeah, keep an eye on the price action, guys. Thank you very much. Bye bye.